Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my Zoom meeting. Welcome to my presentation today. So before I start, I will introduce myself first. My name is Shweta, and I'm from English Education Study Program Association, Sriwijaya University. So today I am going to give you a presentation about Google Forms for teacher in teaching. So before I start with the main event today, I will introduce you first with Google Forms. So what is Google Forms? So Google Form is a web-based app used to create forms for data collection purposes. So in Google Form, teacher create can create assessment, quizzes, or tests that can be shared to the student by using link or email address to the student. So because it is web-based app, so teacher can share the link and students can access the link and fill out the Google form by the link that the teacher sent to them. And next is advantages of using Google Forms. So there are so many advantages actually for using Google Forms. The first is online tool. So because it is free online tool, so the teacher teacher allows to collect the information, collect data from the student so easily and effectively because it is, like I said, web-based app. And then next is practicality. So like I said before, with this Google form, teacher can access the Google form and can create a quizzes, surveys, or assessment, and with just 5 minutes or 15 minutes based on the amount of the test that teacher want to share to the student. So with just 5 minutes or 15 minutes, teacher can create a test for students virtually. So it is saving time and saving time for a teacher, and also connect with practicality. It is also saving money because Google Forms is a free online tool. Like I said, there is no payment. So whatever amount of question that teacher create, or whatever amount of answer student answered the question, it is no cost. So there's no payment. It is not like other tool that required payment in their tool. So it is practicality. And then next, it is easy to use. So Google Form is very easy to use. You can, like I said, you can just click, you can just access, and you can just fill out or create the form. Anyone with any average knowledge about internet can create Google Form. So any teacher in any generation can create assessment can create quizzes in Google Forms. And then the last is the assistant is simple to use. So the assistant in Google Forms is easy to use. So you can just drag and drop your question, and your question is already set. It is what you see. It is what you get. So you can edit, you can customize, you can personalize a Google form based on your preference, and it is very simple to use. And then Google Forms can create an assessment. So teachers can easily conduct tests for their students using this tool. This can be rubric, this can be quizzes, this can be multiple choice, short answer, or other option. It can be based on information the student has prepared or something the teacher is sharing in the class. So to be clearer about Google Form, I will guide you. I will take you to Google Form, and we will create our own Google Form for your class. So you can just open your Chrome or Opera Mini or UC browser, and you can just click the search engine, and you can type Google Form, and then you search. So you click Google Form. So because it is assessment, we will create an assessment for students. So buka Google Form or open Google Form, and you can click the description. You can type your class description, like this class is for reading class, for example. It's for read the page with lunch. For example, your description is like that, and you click the question or untitled question in the column, and you can type your question, what you want to add in your quizzes, what you want to add in your assessment. For example, what do you know about skimming? Your type of your type of assessment can be multiple choice, can be paragraph, can be short answer. You can just choose in this column. For example, I want my student to make a paragraph for my question. So I click paragraph. So it is based on you. Either you want to your student answer a question with multiple choice or paragraph. For example, I choose paragraph, and then And then student can answer a question with the long paragraph. For add more question, you can just duplicate item, and you can edit your question, your second question. For example, what is scanning? So will be answer your question in long text. If you want your student, if you want that question is answered, it's really answered, so answered by your student. I mean, you don't want them to that you can click it's must to fill here wajib diisi, or in Indonesia or in Bahasa, you can just click wajib diisi icon, and then that's your form for your assessment. You can just send to your student by just click the arrow button in above of your screen, and you can share it. For example, I just want to share the link, and then you copy it, and then you already have your own assessment or your own quizzes for your students. After you finish with your Google Forms, copy all their responses from the spreadsheet and paste them into a word row or text video. It will show the most common words larger in size than others, sorting the reflection of the class in a fun visual form. So you can see your student responses in that Google form. So conclusion: teachers can use Google Forms for a variety of productivity tasks. Forms can be used for gathering student test results to determine areas of need in making informed decisions for instruction. There are many ways that Google Forms can be used that benefit teaching and learning. Not only can you use forms to build quizzes, surveys, or assessment, it can also be used for many classroom tasks, such as managing assignment, collecting student feedback, writing book reviews, and collaborating on group projects. So I think that's all from the presentation. If you want to ask, or if you want to add something from my presentation, you can open your mic and you can ask your question.
Sarah, please.
Yes. Yes, Sarah.
Okay, thank you for the change. I wanna ask, in this Google form, can I put a video or audio to make a listening test or speaking test. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I will open the Google form again to make this really clear. Um, so for listening and speaking test, actually, if you want to add audio or video in this Google form, actually it is not uh, available in this form. But I have an alternative for you to add. There is alternative for you to add video or audio in Google Form. So the alternative is that you upload first video or your audio uh, in the YouTube, and you can copy the URL, and you can paste the URL in your Google Form. So I will try it first to make it clearer for you. So as you can see, there is a video icon in the in in above of uh, your screen. You can just click that but button, and you can copy your URL here. You just copy your URL, and you can click choose. So this the video or the audio will be like this. Will 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 you your student can see your video or your audio in YouTube. So it is integrated with YouTube. So Vera, answer your question. Yes. You, anyone want to ask? Yes, Ramadina, please. Mm. Uh, what are the other two beside Google Form, right? Uh, so the other two that uh, you can access beside Google Form is there. Actually, there are so many form, uh, online form that you can access, but there is Microsoft Form, Paper Form, Type Form, and etc. And why I choose Google Form, because it is easy to use, um, and it is free, so no cost or no payment. And then I already have Google account, so it will be easy to access Google Form with Google account. Yes. Did I answer the question, Madina?
Yes, thank you. Um, uh, yes, please, Hafidin. Yes, actually, there are so many advantages from Google Form, besides that I mentioned before. So, uh, I will some of them. Uh, the first is easy to store the answer question. So your response from your student, you can see your student response in the Google form, and easy and that that's very easy to access for you. And then you can make survey though in this Google form. You can collaborate with other coworkers, how your work, how the others work, and how to improve your teaching and learning process by collaborate with them using Google Form. And then for advanced user, the type of data can be inserted into a field that can be customized or using a regular expression. So and then Google Form is integrated with a spreadsheet, so you can access a spreadsheet and you can view the spreadsheet to collect it data. Hafizi, did I answer your question? Yes. Thank you. Um, okay. Since the all your question already uh, answered. This is will be the end of my presentation today. Thank you very much for your great attention, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.